The Bucks' search for joy and jubilation is a nightly venture. Key injuries have slowed the search, but not Milwaukee's effort. Tonight's good news, both Vin Baker and Glenn Robinson will be dressed for success. The Bucks will need all hands healthy against the defending Western Conference champion Seattle Supersonics. Seattle at 16-7, the Bucks 10-9. The Sonics have something to shoot for now.
You have to experience this kind of stuff. You got to have players that be in this situation, know what the pressure is, know how to step up. And I think our team did great to come 2 wins away from winning the championship against a great team.
And talk about great teams, Gary Payton and Sean Kemp, they create havoc on both ends.
They're dynamic basketball players. They're veterans. They can be explosive to the basket. They're excellent defensive players. Payton, Defensive Player of the Year in the NBA, always makes the all-defensive team. They're the guys that set the stage. They will be keys for me tonight, but this team is a team. It's well coached, and they have depth.
By 41 points up front for Seattle. Gary Payton, the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year, starts in the backcourt alongside Hersey Hawkins. Former Marquette shot blocker Jim McIlvaine is in the middle. For the Bucks, Vin Baker has his amigo back tonight, Glenn Robinson. Sherm Douglas and Ray Allen are the guards. Andrew Lang starts at center. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Century. Every great meal starts with Century.
The Sonics have a tremendous amount of firepower, but it will be Sean Kemp that will really challenge the Milwaukee Bucks here tonight.
We'll be back with basketball, the Bucks and the Sonics from the Bradley Center on the Wisconsin Sports Network. For some improvement tonight.
You know he's always looking for some improvement, Jim, until they win that NBA championship, and most of their games are going to continually try to improve their game. They knew this would be a tough East Coast trip. However, they want to win this one since they lost the one last night in New Jersey.
Seattle has lost 4 of 6 after starting 14-3. Nate McMillan just activated before the game. He has been out, missing 13 games with a groin injury. Antonio Harvey has been put on the injured list and joins Steve Scheffler on the shelf. Chris Ford, 232 victories now. That's 50th all time. He's chasing Phil Johnson in the 49th spot. Phil Johnson with 236 NBA wins. And this would be a great victory if the Bucks were able to pull it off tonight. Jim Clark, Bennett Salvatore, Tom Washington will work the game. The Bucks lead the all-time series, and they have a 35-13 mark in Milwaukee. However, Seattle has won the last 9 meetings between these teams and the last 4 in this building. Jim McIlvaine controlling the tap for Seattle.
No, we just catch a break, right? With Nate McMillan coming back. McMillan, if you recall in the playoffs last year, he was injured. When he came back, they say he's really our leader. He's our guy. He's the guy that we need in there, and he brings a lot of intensity to this ball club.
Ray Allen has a tough matchup tonight. He's called for the foul against Hersey Hawkins. To allow Sam Perkins to move to the 6-man role and come off the bench.
And what a defensive player he is, and he has great range because of the long arms. Defensive range.
Vin Baker. Baker off a 28-point game against Detroit, has the first 2 for the Bucks. Vin on the overplay. He works against Kemp. An illegal defense against the Bucks. The Bucks lead 3-1. Gary Payton, a fine post-up guard. Baker goes up, it's a goaltend.
And that's the point.
Guards in the league, and certainly one of the top 2 post-up point guards, and he may be the best at that.
Well, he's probably the best defensive point guard in the league, and you add all the other things he does well. I mean, he's right there.
3 with 3 on the shot clock. Comes out for Ray Allen, but the putback, the big dog. Robinson on the board. The Bucks lead 5-3. Went down on the other end to pick up Schrempf defensively in a post-up. McIlvaine didn't see the ball coming or didn't expect it. Maybe they don't pass to him much. Kemp up. Baker gets a hand on it. Andrew Lang to the Bucks.
Yeah, he was blocking.
Sherman shortens just inside the arc and hits it.
Good job. Get that rhythm bounce.
Schrempf on the catch and shoot.
He runs the baseline. See, he can set up.
Pick and roll action. Payton is good at that, too. How about that block? Andrew Lang. No looking.
That was a beauty.
Nice.
That was a beauty.
Having some trouble shooting of late. However, in the last 2 games, they've hit 50% of their shots. Sherman Douglas on a scoop. Shrimp has it and goes long. Gary Payton.
Bucks, and he misses. They have to think, retreat, and give help.
Robinson on the baseline in trouble. Surrounded by dark green jerseys. Here come the Seattle Supersonics. That looks went.
They have a number
6 minutes remaining in the first. Lang doubled. Allen over Hersey Hawkins. The Glasser off the iron goes down. And the Bucks take the lead at 11-10. Playing hot potato right now. Glenn Robinson brings it up and looks. Ray Allen dances through the Seattle Supersonics.
That is explosive basketball. That's beautiful.
The Bucks playing well in the first quarter. Payton. Newman. He faked Gary Payton and
sure did.
Sherman Douglas getting tangled up, and Sherman didn't appreciate it on the baseline. He'll set up on the top now. 4:35 remaining in the first quarter. Robinson from the top of 3. Glenn Robinson. 3 minutes by Milwaukee.
And at this point, the Bucks have done a good job with their inside defense. Kemp hasn't been a factor yet. Here they're going to bring him to the ball. He can
follows his own miss. He can get up there and he scores it.
He's one of those that can get on the trampoline. Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Andrew Lang averages 6 points and 6 rebounds. Over the last 3 games, 10 points and 8 rebounds. He's been doing well.
And Perkins, by the way, shoots 43% from three-point range, so that is a factor.
He's their best shooter out there. Detlef Schrempf.
He is one of the best guys. He can put it up a variety of ways.
John Kemp does the splits and basically took away any movement by Baker. I think he's okay. It's a turnover. The Sonics have it. Under 2.5 minutes to play in the first. Seattle seems out of sync, but Gary Payton hits the shot. That one, 22-17.
Yeah, but Payton's one of those guys that's always making faces and comments and looking at people and staring down and doing all of that stuff.
Baker inside, yes. Kemp follows his own miss and goes to Perkins for 3. Kemp again.
A lot of offensive boards for Seattle early in the game.
Johnny Newman has it stripped away by Elo. Kemp misses for the 4th time. He got a 3rd shot and a tip try. But see, I'll tell you what, Bennett Salvatore shaking his head, so
it's long toes.
He doesn't get the call. Kemp inside finally. What did he get? 5 attempts at the basket.
You get that?
The Bucks lead by 6 with under a minute to play in the first. Pick and roll at the top. Payton keeps and scores. 9 points. He averages 21, 12th in the league. Baker passing out of the double. Tough pass. McMillan tried to steal all the way around to Johnny Newman. On the drive for 2. The Bucks work with the defensive rotations and score.
Great denial by Ben Baker, not letting Perkins come to it. Look at him work. Trying to stay in front. Great job.
Payton sealed, he scoops, and Baker is there for the rebound. 13 seconds in the quarter.
Defense all the way around. That's
somebody has to help on that. You have to help and let Sherman know that Payton is coming. A clean steal and 2 points. Douglas to Gilliam, back out for Robinson. 1 second, knocked away by Elo, and that's the end of the first quarter. So a miscue and a lack of communication by the Bucks cost them 2 points and a chance to score on the other end. After 1 tonight, it's Milwaukee 27, Seattle 23. under 10 for the Bucks, just underway in the second quarter. Perkins knocks it away. On the dribble, he finds Shrimp, and the foul. Johnny Newman, and Shrimp will have a three-point opportunity. Pass intended for Robinson, picked off by McMillan. Kemp out in front, and the game is tied.
Get thin, and this Sonics team can shut you down. They can keep you on the perimeter and not let anything get inside.
Shots aren't falling for the Bucks. Kemp on the other end with a jam. 29-27 Seattle. Milwaukee wants a timeout with 10:31 remaining in the half.
The perimeter, see their defense really pushing the Bucks all the way out, Jim. They haven't been able to get inside or get any good looks at all. Look at this club. They'll swarm you to death. They're smart, and Big Dog gets a big three because the Bucks needed a basket.
A Carx three-point shot, $75 to the Mac Fund. Milwaukee in front, 30-29. Payton, that's a pretty good look. Nate McMillan finding good. John Kemp, a deep two. Well, he can't get those little tip backs. And
everybody go get the board.
Shrimp wide open for three on the inbound. Shot clock under 10. Inside to Kemp.
Excellent pass by Hawkins. Kemp. Slam.
In the second quarter, Glenn Robinson has hit both of his shots. Elliott Perry for three. Approaching the 5-minute mark. Armin Gilliam with the knock away from Perkins. Elliott Perry, he'll take this one in and score it with the left-handed laying off the glass. Detlef Schrempf left open for a moment. Perry has the rebound. We haven't seen that full court trapping defense by Seattle. Glenn Robinson, a long two. He is one three-pointer away from 200 in his career. 14 for Robinson.
Bucks doing a good job here, reaching out and pulling the Sonics back.
When Glenn hits that next three, John, he'll be fifth on the Bucks all-time list. There's the steal. Perry on the push. Robinson gives it back, and now Baker in the paint.
All it takes is a few stops. The Sonics had a lot of stops.
Under the 4-minute mark. Inside Kemp from Schrempf.
They've been able to connect on that pass.
Inside of Glenn Robinson to get that rebound. Gary Payton all the way.
See, that's what I'm talking about. After the season had started, well, at least the training camp period.
Sean Kemp.
Yeah, Kemp.
Robinson, the three comes off. Johnny Newman on the weak side for the putback. The Sonics haven't gotten way ahead of the Bucks. It's only a two-point game. We've had some runs both ways. Detlef Schrempf. 49-44 and another turnover. They'll get a talking to at halftime tonight about protecting the ball. It was one of their first keys. That was the key. Protect the ball against Seattle as Payton makes them pay for the mistake after the Bucks tied the game at 41. 6 seconds remaining. That's a 3, too strong. Wingate has the rebound. Time expires before the shot by Payton. At the end of a half tonight, the Sonics lead the Bucks 51-44. The Bucks went a little flat at the end of the second quarter. We'll be back. John has a feature on George Karl next on the Wisconsin Sports Network. Off the pick and roll, back for Baker. He's left alone and shortens up, shooting over Gary Payton. Baker has 1 out of 4 tonight, so 9 out of 29 from the line. That's some big-time brickage.
Makes a lot of money, not able to throw the ball even near the basket.
Glenn Robinson, long two.
He can shoot it.
Bucks have scored the first 6 in the third quarter. Payton all the way.
All the time. Mark Price when he was healthy. Hardaway.
McIlvain over the back of Ray Allen, no call. Payton back to Shrimp. Off the glass. 55-50, Seattle 15 for Shrimp. The Bucks catching the Sonics on the back end of a back-to-back. Gilliam, yes! 21-foot shot by Harmon.
Well, that's what a veteran team will do with talent.
It's toughness. And that man's pretty tough right there, George Carr. He doesn't mess around. Ray Allen, a little fadeaway. He goes up to get it. Here come the Bucks. Perkins hits Douglas from behind as he was getting rid of it to Robinson. 4-2. Glenn Robinson.
And you hope he stays out of it.
There it is. Sit out. Yep. Three by Hawkins.
And it's off what? Payton's penetration.
Minutes, third quarter.
Big time point guard.
You have to love a guard who can beat you off the dribble.
Consistently.
All
Anytime.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Slacker. One.
Get off with the three-point play, Jim.
To make it 59-58, the Bucks have outscored Seattle 15-7 in the quarter, hitting 6 of 8 from the field, and Gary Payton gets 2 back.
Now, see, Sherman has to have...
Robinson. Yes.
Whoa! That's some Bucks defense and scoring themselves. They saw a lot of that by the Sonics in the first half. The Bucks certainly explosive also.
Robinson has his average, 22.
Off of a bad ankle.
Payton on the fadeaway.
No practice days.
Ray Allen brings it up in a hurry. Dribbling, looking, finding Robinson. And Robinson, yes! He's hot, go to him.
That's a great move.
64-60-24 for the big dog. Seattle on their heels at the moment. The Bucks lead by 4 with 4:20 in the third. Glenn Robinson. Another rebound for Robinson off Seattle's miss. Armin Gilliam. Yes.
Jim, what are the Bucks doing now? Getting the Sonics to miss, but not giving up those second chance opportunities. They're blocking out and getting the rebound.
Sean Kemp back in for Seattle with Perkins. That's a goaltend. Ben Baker.
I think just his knowledge of the game and his comfort in terms of the NBA and the system he's playing in with his skills, absolutely right. He is breaking out.
Robinson blows by Shrimp. Now, I know Glenn Robinson has to be consistent with the play we've seen. Here's Payton. Wow, he's been consistent. I mean, no foul on Payton.
Elo, great job there denying Newman the ball. The Bucks have to go to the other side. That's what the Sonics are so good at, denying.
Sherman follows, scoops, scores!
How's he doing? Does it all the time. He can't even see the basket. He lets a rainbow go. He does it all the time. He knows where the hoop is.
Sherman had Payton get the step on him, so he grabs for the foul. There every night. He may not have great nights every night, but he's there every night. You can count on him. Elo, no. Taps it back out for McMillan. A 3. Nate McMillan just off the injured list. Well, we were talking about Sherman Douglas around the office today, and just the fact that he is somebody who brings the game every night. He brings it. Some nights, as you know, it's not there the way you'd like it to be, but if you bring it every night, more often than not.
Well, you just come to work.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
get something
You're going to get some breaks. Something's going to happen. He comes every night also.
Bet he does.
Matter of fact, this entire Bucks team does.
Johnny New for 2. 2 seconds. Another 3 comes out, and Johnny Newman has the rebound. The Bucks will take a 72-69 lead into the fourth quarter tonight. Robinson red hot in the third to lead the Bucks comeback, and the fourth quarter shootout is straight ahead. Seattle still controlling the boards, +6 at 38-32 at this juncture.
This is profound. Every quarter's a different quarter.
true. Turnover, Seattle. Elliott Perry on the dribble. They have to go to him. And now an illegal defense. And now they're waiting for the opportunity. Robinson, great work, but it goes to Green. Kemp back for Hawkins. Elo can still hit the three. Greg Elo, 31% outside the arc.
Second chance again. That's been the factor. The Bucks shut it down in the third quarter. It hurt them on that play.
Tied at 72.
Got to control the rebound.
Robinson a three. Yes, his 200th as a Buck. And David Fay is a winner with a milestone basket. Fifth place all-time Bucks list. 200 three-point baskets for Glenn Robinson. 75 to the back front, of course. RX muffler and break. Hawkins takes the long shot. It's knocked out. Another second chance opportunity. Kemp. He passed out of the Baker Robinson double. That ball is.
Carry the pins and the paper and stuff, huh?
Put that bag full of gifts over my shoulder.
Put a little beard on you. Yeah, Bucks are going to go over.
And a lot of padding.
Going up to the cancer wing to see the children. And children throughout. Peyton again. Man, it's amazing how open it stayed throughout the night for Peyton all the way. Nobody giving help.
25, Gary Payton. Robinson turns on Elo and hits. Glenn Robinson. He hasn't lost his touch.
Kemp pushed him away, he says, but he's trying to get inside on the rebound.
Shrimp.
Shrimp, man. People think this is easy, don't they? Well, your job is.
Well, we'd like to think that English is our first language. Johnny Newman, how about that? Backing in for two.
But see, it was penetration. Elliott Perry breaking down the D in the half court. That's what I'm talking about.
I love Johnny Newman. He scores a great basket and has that scowl on his face on the other end. Oh. It's Perkins.
Just boom, right back at you.
Sam Perkins with 4. He averages 11.
Now watch Seattle right now, and you can feel they're starting to pick up the intensity, the pace a little. Watch their D.
Out tipped by Shrimp. 5:20 remaining. Perkins at the top for 3. Huge rebound, Glenn Robinson.
On the ladder.
Is he playing or what?
Way
8
above.
rebounds.
Yes.
31 points, 8 boards.
Now see, that's good D. You push the guy all the way out to the side to catch. Now he's not in position. He has to swing.
Ducks under. Wanted a foul.
Detlef not going for any fakes. Good job by Shrimp.
Bucks lead by 5. Perkins bouncing off Baker. And now Baker calls for the foul. The fans will react. These NBA leaders are 3-point game. Perkins has 6. Percy Hawkins smothering and an illegal defense. Robinson on the... You don't have to sense it. He shows it.
Always just seems angry.
Ray Allen. Yes! What a shot by Allen with 2 in his face.
He had Kemp coming at him.
And Hawkins. 10 for Allen. Take it from behind. Kemp gets another shot at it. Great defensive work and rebounding by the Bucks. Under the 4-minute mark. Ray Allen currently 5th in rookie scoring.
That's the kind of turnover you don't want, trying to deliver it down. The ball skids out.
Allen on the floor with Baker and Robinson, Douglas and Gilliam.
Now, why is that offensive? I don't understand why an offensive player can bang into a defensive player like that. Oh, what a shot. Whoa.
Sam Perkins.
Force once a time.
Intended for Sherman Douglas, picked off by Gary Payton, and Douglas grabs him for the foul. So
Seattle will come out and really.
This has 3 fouls. Payton makes the second. He has 26. Gary Payton off
good.
the ball.
That's their 4th, so at least the Bucks will be shooting also on the next foul.
3 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. In for Allen. Seattle plays a smothering defense all over the floor.
And they deny all passes. You can see they want to make people go back door. He is there for a guy like Allen.
He does not play, look like, conduct himself, or think like a rookie.
I'm going to say, on and off the court.
12 for Allen. It's 88-83 Milwaukee. Payton turns out of a pick and roll. The shot won't go, but he picks up a chance to score from the line.
Which is what he did, and with the quickness, he...
Payton makes both free throws. He has 28, 2 shy of his season high. 88-85 Milwaukee with 2 minutes, 35 seconds left. Bucks swing it. Robinson, paint. Gilliam is open. Yes!
Spacing made that happen. The Bucks were spaced well enough. Their double teams couldn't get to it.
Perfect timing by Armin Gilliam as well, and Robinson found him.
And then the penetration to the paint.
Robinson, 32, Payton, 28, the leading scorers. Perkins off the glass. Sherman Douglas has it. On the push. Ray Allen, 3. Oh! Baker stripped. Perkins went up and down, no call. Payton takes Douglas in. Armin Gilliam is there. A huge rebound. He's smothered, covered. And a jump ball. And Gilliam slams the ball down without a foul.
Yeah.
Bucks control it. Armin Gilliam gets even the only way he can.
That's right. Should have had a foul on him.
Ray Allen fouled on this end. Tom Washington blowing the whistle. 1:33 remaining. 91-85 Milwaukee. We'll be back. The Bucks lead by 6. Glenn Robinson, 32 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. A season high in assists. He is flirting with his first career triple-double.
And Jim, no matter what happens here, the Sonics scored or missed, look out. They're going to come out an all-out double team.
A 3-man left open. Off the top, it's still alive. The top of the glass is in play if it doesn't go over the plane. Payton drains the 3.
Got to get the boards. If you get that, you're in control of this game. Now they're right back there.
Those 3 shooters just an Achilles heel for the Bucks. For whatever reason, they've been able to get open.
When you get the shot, the missed shot back, then you've got people not matched up, and that's a good time for the 3.
Seattle's smart enough to know that and good enough to hit them. Sherman Douglas. How about an answer? Yes! Woo! Sherman Douglas, 94-88 with 50.2 seconds remaining. Hey, you can give them up if you get them back.
Outstanding defensive team, good three-point shooting team. Don't back this one yet.
No. If you win the game, you get the
I'm not talking. I'm talking about the.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I've been here too long to put them in.
That's right.
They're never in till the door is closed. Perkins.
There you go.
That's why.
Yep.
94-90 with 43 seconds remaining. Perkins has 10. And a timeout called by the Bucks. The Bucks have 2 timeouts remaining. Seattle 1 full timeout and a 20.
Get them. 3, depending on what happens, of course, with fouls.
Poole on the second, 95-90. Ray Allen.
That's the harder one. You missed the first.
6 out of 8 from the line, 14 points.
Gotta play up. Gotta play up. Yeah, that'll
Steal.
be.
The door's closing. Yeah,
It's shut.
the door is closing. 97 to 90.
Oh, they called the foul. Didn't count that. They called the foul in the backcourt.
Well,
Shrimp, bad pass, great anticipation by Ray Allen.
take away the jam and give him 2 free throws.
The rook can glide.
And shoot. 1 out of 2. 96. 90 Milwaukee with 28 seconds left. Payton sealed by Big Dog. Shrimp, 3. Yes.
My. Aren't they
Wow.
something? A lot of firepower. That's how we started the game.
21 seconds and a foul. Elo against Allen. So Ray
Just one of the best teams in the game.
Allen 2. 98-93.
The best teams in the game.
Ray Allen 2. 98-93. Carmen Gilliam 9 points, 10 rebounds. Johnny Newman has 12 and Ray Allen with 17. The kick out for Perkins 3. He hits it. It's 98-96 with 14 seconds left. Threes by Shrimp and Perkins have made this more interesting than the Bucks care to have it at the moment.
Well, they will really be applying the heat to. They'd like to have certain other people.
Johnny Newman, the trigger man. He can run the baseline, gets it in for Baker, who is fouled by Shrimp.
Real time.
He gets the
Real
first.
time.
He gets the first.
Stroked it pure.
And 2. The Bucks lead by 4 with 12.7 seconds remaining. George Karl takes his 22nd timeout.
That's right. Contain them as much as you can.
12.7. Payton brings it over in a hurry. Newman is picked off. Payton to Shrimp in the paint. He goes for the three-point play. Foul called, no basket.
Probably not, but be there to block out.
Allen just moved in front of Elo to avoid him crashing.
He missed.
And Perkins has it. Knocked out. Payton for 3. Air ball. Bucks win. A missed 3 at the buzzer, and the Bucks have upset the Seattle Supersonics, the defending Western Conference champions, 100-97, the biggest victory of the season. Chris Ford had to work hard. Just sleep well tonight. You can say something now.
I'm not sure I can even enjoy it yet, Jim, because the Bucks made so many errors there. They had a chance to tie that game again at the end of that on the missed free throw, the putback, and then the 3 look.
Wow.